Okay, Kiki, hey, congratulations on your upcoming third annual Omni Cultural TV Fest.
Yes, I'm so excited. We made it 3 years, honey. Isn't that awesome?
That is terrific to hear. Hey, so tell us for those people who don't know, what is this TV festival all about?
Well, basically, what happened was, as a producer, I started on my own. I did a show, the first bilingual show in America, Kiki desde Hollywood for Galavisión. And then I did Hot Tamales Live, Locos y Contentos, and all these different shows. And I was able to get them on the air, Kiki Mobile on FYI. And everybody kept going, Kiki, help me get my show on the air. And people don't realize how hard it is. You know, it is like someone said to me, and it's so true, that it is easier to win the lotto than to get a show on the air. You know what I mean? And so I said, you know, what can I do? Like, I have so many contacts. I have so many people. NATPE had asked me to work on something that would help the emerging producer because they had all the executives, but they didn't feel that they had, you know, something like a platform for emerging producers. So when I realized that I could get the support of the National Association of Television Program Executives, I'm like, with that support, how could I go wrong? You know, how could I lose? So I started to create this event to help my fellow creatives, to help my producer friends, to help those that have a dream. There's so many talented people out there. And I just get so impressed when every year when we get submissions from all over the world. And this is real talent because these people are putting their own money on the line. These people are creating their own content. They're creating their own ideas. And they are things that you go, why isn't this on TV? You know, how could this not be on TV? So like one of our Mexican creatives got a deal with Amazon to do one of the projects, you know, that was showcased at NATPE, at Omni last year. So I feel like someone had to do it. You know, someone had to do it.
That is a lot of work, Kiki. I mean,
oh my God, how do you know? How do you know? I have, you know, it was, you know, that my family was like, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Because they have, like, I never see them. I have no time. I work like Monday through Sunday. You know, I have such an incredible team of volunteers. You know, I have like J Dubs, Javier Villalobos, who goes through all the submissions from all over the world. And he sends me a report of which ones to watch, you know. And I have Raffaello, who is a British director who helps me to program the event. Janine Atwood-Baines, who's the director of all our panels. She gets the most amazing panelists to participate. We have the reputation of having the best panels, you know? Mm-hmm. My creative people like, you know, Joe Fox, Gian Shines, and Anna Pichardo, all these people, Martin Russell Johnson, like if it wasn't for these people, Cindy Cowan, my co-founder, you know, if it wasn't for them, I would not be able to do it. I really would not be able to do it with all these people that really have given of their time to share my vision and to support the creative community.
Well, obviously, you know, we're talking a little early about this Omni Cultural Fest, but we're talking about it because of the submissions. But it's going to be virtual this coming year.
Yeah, but we are the coolest virtual event you'll ever see, baby. Okay, we are avatar populated. So you get to go in there and build your hair. And if you want to be thinner, you can make yourself thinner. And you pick your outfit and you put on some shades. And so it's an actually really cool concept that I was very fortunate to learn about. It's, you know, you're not just sitting like watching, you know, people speak, you're more interacting. Like last year was so cute because we had a whole bunch of celebrities like Soleil Henao and Yancy Arias and Ben de Jesus and all these people. And I was like so floored because all the people that attended were like, I met Sulay, and I got to talk to her. I met Ben de Jesus. I always wanted to meet him. And I'm laughing going, you really didn't meet him. You just saw their little avatar, you know? But it was like people felt they had met each other, you know what I mean? So, and then the panels were so well attended, like we couldn't believe it. We had the same amount of people at the panels that we have live, which is like 100 people. You know what I mean? We when we launched, we had 100 people at the panels, and that's kind of like what we had at the panels this year. We had over 1,000 people that came and went throughout the day because we have a whole day worth of events. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Wow.
so yeah, so that's what's really cool about it, that it's avatar populated. It's the future. And nobody's doing it because it's freaking hard.
And that's what I meant by it. It seems like it's a lot of work. I mean,
Yes, yeah.
um, now is this event run more like a, like how is this different from, like, film festivals that we ran before, throughout the entire year? I mean, but this is much more of like sort of like a pitch network, right?
Right, it's Pitch Fest. Like we added the Pitch Fest because a lot of filmmakers didn't have the money or the time or these resources to film a lot of their ideas this year because of COVID. So we wanted to adjust to the times, and we've always been asked by the networks to create a pitch that people can go pitch. And Janine worked at NATPE and she did it successfully. So I said, listen, let's do it this year. Let's really go for it. And I am proud to say that we have like the VP from A&E International, we have Viacom, CBS, we have John Legend's company. We have so many great production companies and networks, Canela TV, all of these great outfits are saying, hey, I'll listen to a diversity and inclusion. I will listen to these diverse filmmakers. I will give them a shot in hell. And so it's great. And so now we got submissions from all over the world. And that's what Omni is about. We chose the name Omni Cultural TV Fest. My buddy Julia Carries Linares and Maylene Macias Toto, who also volunteer with us and help us, we all talked about the name, and we said Omni is a great name that signifies, omnipotencia, like togetherness, like we're one. And that's what I didn't want to call it the Latino, because I wanted it to be for Asian creatives and for Black creatives and Arab creatives and all cultures. I didn't want to limit it to one ethnicity, because all my career, I am a Latina, and it's been hard, especially after I turned blonde. But, it's very hard. But I also know it's hard for our brothers and sisters, and the other cultures in the world. So everything I've done, when I did Hot Tamales Live, that's when I learned the lesson. Eva Longoria and I started Hot Tamales Live, and the first night that we did it, it was all Latinas, and all these women, Tiffany Haddish, Lonnie Love, all these women were there, and they said, we need help too. We want exposure too. We want women need time on stage, not just Latinas, but all women. So we created the multicultural Hot Tamales Live. Everybody thought it wasn't going to work because it was like, you got to reach one, and it's the opposite. When we do things together, when we bring cultures together, it is the greatest feeling. Everybody feels included. Everybody feels loved and accepted. And it actually turns out to be more successful than anything else, because everybody supports you. Everybody wants to be part of it. Everybody gets a break. I mean, I had one of my filmmakers, my Black filmmakers on year one, that got a BBC, interest for his project. And I remember him saying, I just can't believe it. Like, he couldn't believe that his project went from nothing to basically getting a shot with the BBC. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel. And hopefully one day in my grave, it'll say that I was a good person.
You're already doing a great thing. So when people actually attend this, do they pitch during this festival, or they
Yeah, yeah.
screen during the
So they
festival?
sign, well, there's two. There's the submissions process, which is closed because we have too many submissions already. And we closed it about a month ago. But and the pitch is you get 5 minutes. Okay, so we are going to have a list of all the networks that are listening to pitches, and then you get to pick five. You could say, I want Viacom CBS, I want Canela TV, I want, Telemundo, Univision, A&E, whatever. You pick the ones you want to, that you want to pitch to, and then we guarantee you two, because we don't know how, it's a lot of people, so we have to try to organize ourselves. So we guarantee you two. If we could give you three, if we could give you four, we will, but we can't, guarantee all five. But you get at least two of your choices, and then you basically go into a room, and there you are. A&E is listening, or Telemundo's listening, and you tell them, your pitch, and they'll probably say, hey, I really like that. I'd like to show that to my partners or to my development people. And then you have your stuff ready to go to send it to them. You just click on their little head, and it gives you their email, and you send it to them.
That easy, huh?
Well, we wanted to do it live, and look what's happening now.
Yeah,
look what is happening. Like, I don't think there's going to be anything live in February from what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? So this is the next best thing, honestly. It keeps everybody safe, because now we're getting into a time in event planning, or event producers, where if you pack the house with thousands of people, the first Omni had 3,800 people. If we pack the house like that, what is the first thing people are going to say? How irresponsible of them. How could they have so many people, right? And then if it's not packed, if it's only 200 people, they go, oh my God, what a loser event. So you have no way to win anymore. Before there was a formula. Okay, I packed the house, I'm golden, right? But now you can't win. You can't win either way, so.
Now, this event is open to the public, so the public can actually attend a virtual festival just to watch screeners.
Oh, and they can make friends, and they can go to the panels. We have amazing panels. We have an NFT panel with an agent, one of the biggest NFT agents, that's going to explain to us how to make money, on all of our ideas and creative ideas in this. And so we have, that kind of stuff. We have a pitch panel that teaches us how to pitch. What's the best way to pitch? We have, a distribution panel that teaches us how to get our projects distributed, especially in Latin America and other markets. We have a writing panel with the greatest writers in Hollywood. We have an executive panel development, executives. We have all these panels all day long. So you go to the panel, or you could go to the screenings. You have 100 films being screened. We are very, very choosy, because we are we're showing this. When you get accepted by Omni, your shit is good. Let's just put it that way. Because the first thing I say to my curator, J Dubs, he works on the radio on 105.9, Power 106. Is it Power 106? But anyway, he's a producer there. But one of the things that I say to him, I go, listen, we are dealing with executives, and we don't want them to ever say that we took 5 minutes of their life watching some crap. You know what I'm saying? So, we want them to feel like everything they see at Omni is really something they could potentially put on the air. Now, we do honestly have to say that 99% of our stuff is great. But, we just don't have, it's a one-day event, so we can't put them all. We can't fit them all, but we just take, the best that we can out of the bunch.
Well, that sounds great. I still don't understand NFTs, but
Neither do I.
Wrong
I feel
generation.
so stupid, right? I feel every time somebody talks to me, like last night, my representative was trying to explain to me. I go, I feel so stupid. My brain is just frying. I just don't get it,
So a panel might actually work.
I know, you should go. You should totally go. And it's great because this is an agent that can actually represent you. So it's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Well, Kiki, tell us some of the success stories that that came out of the this year's Omni Cultural TV.
Yeah, we have Isaac Fuentes, who got a deal with Amazon. He did this amazing project called Escaramuza, which is about this competition on horseback that we don't even know about, where women dress like in 1800 long dresses and sombreros, and they get on a horseback and they compete and do all this stuff. And it's like a huge event. I don't know where, like somewhere in the Midwest, or I don't know. But the thing is, they come from all over the country to compete in this competition. It's like the Miss Universe on horseback. You know what I'm saying? And so he got it picked up. He got it picked up. And then we had one of our students, Brian Davis, who he was a student, and he did a film, a student film. It was a period piece, like sort of a detective kind of period piece. And he ended up getting it on Shorts TV. It was all over the world. He ended up getting it on Shorts TV. And then another, Sherry Belafonte, had a project called Chicks on the Links or something, Chicks on the Links. And it was about funny stuff about women trying to golf, you know. And she got a theatrical agent. A lot of our filmmakers get theatrical agent representation, which is really hard to get in Hollywood. You have to be like a big, is that a cat? You just showed me your pussy.
Yeah, I know. She when she sees the lights on, she thinks it's like her.
Oh my God. That is so funny. Oh wow. So anyway, so yeah, it was all really, you know, it's been really cool. The filmmakers really appreciate it. We've had a lot of filmmakers that have gotten pitch meetings, you know, because of Omni. So, and that's the ones I know, you know, because there's like 100 filmmakers and there's 100 executives, and they're all talking to each other, meeting and exchanging numbers and getting in contact with each other. And that's, you know.
So technically, there is more success stories than meets the eye.
Yeah, but it's hard because people don't necessarily tell us, you know, about it.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this sounds like a great opportunity for anybody who wants to be in that business. So just to wrap things up, Kiki, tell us on how people can actually get tickets and to participate in this.
Well, we are on Film Freeway, Eventbrite. All you have to do is put Omni Cultural TV Fest and it'll get you to Eventbrite. And if you have a great idea that you feel confident you could pitch, you should sign up to pitch it. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. And I believe it's open till January 20th. So start the year off right and get your projects, you know, heard, or I wouldn't say seen, because, you know, sometimes you don't have it filmed. But even if you have it, like if you have it in writing and you have a screener, though, that's what you need to do. Start the year right, start it with your, you know, your right foot, and sign up, because this is an opportunity that very few people can actually come across, you know, worldwide. And now with technology, it's like you could be anywhere in the world. Now you don't have to get on a plane, you know, to go to Hollywood to do it. You could do it from the safety and comfort of your own home, you know.
And how much do these tickets cost?
The tickets for Pitch It are like $150, but it includes a festival VIP ticket, and it includes your Pitch It ticket. So that's nothing. Think about it. That's like nothing to have an opportunity to be in front of a major outlet.
Well, it's going to be well worth it, especially for the seminars alone. So
exactly.
And I'll help you wrap it up to mention that
tickets to the festival, by the way, are like $50. They're $50 or $35. They're really inexpensive. So you could actually go to the festival, go to the panels. You know, I think 55 is the VIP and 35 is regular admission. And you can go all day. You could screen. You could, you know, go to the panels. You could be in the know and hang out, you know?
Well, that's what everybody wants. Everybody needs to in the times like this is how we're going to have to network.
I know.
And I'll go ahead and wrap it up to mention that it's a one-day event, February 24th, which is a Thursday next year.
That's right. Happy New Year, everyone! Started off right.
Oh, it's excellent. Well, you know what? I can't wait for this event to happen, and I will be there to check it out too. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it.
Hey, not a problem. See you next year.
Adios, amigo.